log number 1579.
Things have been going just swimmingly, so I figured I'd kick up my feet for the contractually obligated beach episode. It had everything. Dazzling sun, fan service, and a bar that the Doctor and Vinny quickly settled in at, which was unfortunate since I had a game to run and all, but whatever. You know, I figured they deserved a vacation too. Dr. McGillicuddy, yay or nay?
What are we voting on?
Chad being the leader. Chad's being the leader.
Oh, is Chad alive?
Yes,
Yes, I'm alive!
Let's go, why not?
We also had 2 unexpected visitors. I couldn't resist dragging Momo back into the game, since my audience seemed to love him last time. But the wheel brought a new guest, someone called Thalia? An elf, I think, but I'm not well versed in different species. I mean, I have a game to run. Who has time to study up on that stuff?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Oh my god. Okay. We've got, Momo Sans Full. What are you doing here? You were a special guest last time. What?
Wait, is that a fucking bird?
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
really
I'm
know.
back?
Yeah.
No! I was just degraded in front of a damn car! I cannot be back here!
No, don't worry about. Shh, it's fine. Don't worry about. Listen.
It's not fine! I
Wait,
just
no.
want to go home!
Shh. You're on vacation. It's gonna be fine. Just go
Vacation?
relax. Put your little birdie feet up. Enjoy the lovely atmosphere. It's gonna
Chad,
be fine.
those brownies you gave us weren't the brownies we were gonna have tonight, right?
Don't worry about it.
Some water.
What?
I can't put my arms down. What are these rubber air-filled things on my arms?
Your wings or your life?
It's so cute. Oh my god. I'd rather have my life. This is the best.
Settling on the beach in a bikini. What the hell? I want to go home.
Thalia just appears on the beach. What? Do you not like the beach?
Go. What the hell is this?
It's beautiful. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's fine.
Wait a minute. Thalia.
Relax. There's gonna be a lot of death, and you're very used to that given what you're used to. And so, anyway. Oh, also, I added a couple of were-sharks into the mix. You gotta get a little danger in there somewhere. But my oh my, I didn't expect them to be found out so quickly. My vacationers all flocked to Old Bay, wanting to just get the old man home safely. They were unaware that his home was the sea itself. Then came pure little Momo. Who could possibly imagine a sweet little bird like him could devour someone in an instant? Well, okay, one person guessed. The drugged-up gunslinger, Marina Cassidy. Fueled by weed and adrenaline, she took Momo down with her. As he lay dying in Queen's arms, his little bird brain finally snapped.
I'm taking down the bird! There's no way that's real!
Oh no.
There's no way that's real!
Wait, you're shooting our adorable guest! Why?
Why are you
There's no
shooting
way
a
that
child?
this is real! There's no way any of this is real!
Okay!
Oh, she took too many drugs.
Wait, no!
Marina,
Wait, do I get
Marina,
your last words?
don't have a moment.
Yes, Momo, you get some last words.
I just hold Momo in my arms.
Momo! Hey, breathe. It's okay. I can't breathe.
Yes, you can't. Because after all, you can't breathe on land.
We did it!
Wait.
What?
Everybody,
I just wanted to test things out.
I
You know,
we
get
did
it,
everybody!
None of this is real. You know, none of you will remember this when I get here. I don't know if I'll ever come back, but if I came back twice, then I'm going to come back again, and none of you will remember this.
Unfortunately, I had to send him away before he died, but that's fine. Maybe he'll pay us a visit again soon. I guess I was right, and nobody dies in the beach episode. Except poor Marina, I guess, but she'll get better. That's obnoxious, but you know what? Everyone deserves a vacation. So I decided to take a little break on my island. And I suppose that was stupid, wasn't it?
Literally, within 2 seconds of the game. 2 seconds of the game, I told you! I told you it's an impressive track record, especially considering all that's happened in previous games.
I guess you're right. Maybe she is the good way to go.
Indeed she is. So,
But
we're all in agreement for next time, then?
okay, yes, we are in agreement. But like I said, we can't forget about Tommy.
Oh, of course not. Wouldn't dream of it.
He's wasting away.
And how exactly do you intend to help him as you are right now?
You have a point, but we gotta do something.
Oh, don't worry. We are doing something. I have had plenty of time to look at things in the long game, Mr. Reed.
I know, you tend to go on about that.
I do tend to go on about that. I don't have a lot of people to talk to about that.
You spend so much time venting, you don't really talk about yourself, you know.
You're absolutely right, I don't.
You know, I have a question, Doc. What's your name? First name. Actual name.
Here's the thing. You're not going to believe me.
Okay.
My first name is actually Doctor. I told you you weren't going to believe me.
Seems like your parents set you on a path.
Oh, indeed they did. They were very dead set on my occupation.
Anything else you want to talk about, bud?
Not in particular. After all...
Oh, come on. Open up a little bit.
A little bit. Well, honestly, Mr. Reed, for all intents and purposes, you have the knowledge you need about me. You don't need to free me. What we need to free is everyone else, so perhaps that's where your attention should lie.
It's where my attention is, don't get me wrong, but we're still partners in this crime here, so might as well be friends along the way.
Might
That's
as
how I
well,
see it.
indeed.
You know plenty about me already. I'm sure that bitch fucking explained it. So, not really much talk I can give.
Fair enough, fair enough. It appears that everyone here is from different places and times. You obviously World War I. I believe it's 1980? Sometime in the 80s at least. Got a little blurry there.
The 80s?
The 80s, yes.
Oof. Now you're talking about future. How
Well,
is it?
You'll forgive me for not being entirely sure how to describe it to someone with 70 years of difference in time. Lights are starting to get fluorescent. Communists are trying to take over the world. Russo-American communes basically running everything these days, and, well, it ended poorly.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that didn't make a lick of sense. I don't know what a fluorescent is, but I know you keep talking about that whole communist stuff, so that's probably a bad thing.
Yeah, and I believe they would have been called Bolsheviks when you were alive. They must have just been getting their starts.
Never heard of them.
Ah, yes. Well, I think Lenin did rise to power after you would have, passed on, so it makes sense.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It's really not! You have no idea!
Well, I'm sure the good old US of A stomped it out. Whatever evil, I'm assuming, was.
It's not that easy.
That does not sound encouraging.
Unfortunately, Mr. Reed, war has gotten so much worse. Right, well, I, for one, don't want to dwell on anything like that. What say we get prepared for the next game, hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
All right. See you on the other side, then.
See you on the other side.
I figured those two would team up eventually, but they planned everything out right under my nose. And I paid the price in the next scenario. A murder mystery dinner. Quite simple, really. I gave out the roles, they dressed in their best, and they'd wine and dine until it turned dark. I thought making Vincent the murderer would get him back into focus, but that little shit has stopped playing by the rules again. He and the doctor blabbed their roles to each other. The doctor had Vincent's back as their plan was put into motion. And I'll admit, it was a pretty good plan. Even with my little slip-up, my very purposeful attempt to give the seer the wrong information, even that didn't throw their plan off. Go figure. Along with fellow murderer Valencia, Vincent took down the team one by one. Oliver, Catherine, Priscilla, Dean, Oscar, they fell to the bullet one by one, until our little hero had his target, Madeline Gavin, the undercover detective. Overwhelmed by Vinny and the doctor's meddling, she couldn't find the pieces she needed to solve the mystery. Vinny managed to scatter them in front of her by taking the life of his companion, Valencia. Impatient as always. That fatal flaw really should have done him in. He overloaded Madeline with way too many questions at once, trying to drag her out of the void. Her mind began to stumble, all set to fall to pieces, just like Tommy. But no, the doctor wasn't having any of it.
No, Madeline, I would never kill you. We need you. We're trying to help you. You just need to figure it out.
Wait, I don't understand. I can't put the pieces together. What are you doing?
Do I need to spell it out for you, Matt?
If you please.
Yeah?
That's clearly not working.
She's right there.
Just like Tommy was right there.
What do you mean? He's been with me the whole time.
It's fine, Raccoon. Don't worry about it, to borrow some parlance.
Oh my god, stop.
Now then, I believe our focus is on young Miss Gavin. So many questions, Miss Gavin. Who, what, why? Questions. Isn't it your job to figure it out, to put the pieces together? Why haven't you yet, detective?
You. Wait. Didn't I kill you?
Multiple times.
No, wait, I didn't. I helped you kill someone. No. You killed me. No, wait. Why am I... What is this? I keep remembering you, Doctor, but in different ways. You... Raccoon, what did you call me?
Well, I don't really remember. It was probably
Robinella Hood.
I thought it was a Watson. It might have been a Robinella.
Robinella? Oh, yes.
Yeah, Watson, that was another one, wasn't it?
I felt something from you. You were a rodent? And I killed you because I remembered being... Karen?
What?
I believe she's talking about me.
No, was it you? There was some link. But I pointed the finger at you and you killed me in return. Wait, what? No. I can't keep doing this. I'm going numb. Why am I going numb?
Have you been numb before?
I felt it. No, wait. There's another piece. It's... Watson. I remember a small child. But then I remember her. And something came back and... Yes,
as I said. No, I can't say it. I can't.
It's all right.
I can't feel it. I can't. Everything's going so numb. But I said, I'll get you for this. You broke your promise?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she did. She did to all of us.
Yes. I remember. The final puzzle piece.
Do you know?
I remember an alleyway. I'd been called to find a murderer. But when I got there, they weren't there. It was her. I just remember her turning and telling me this was the only way she could bring me out. And she offered me a wish, but I told her I had no desire for a wish.
Liar.
No. I didn't request a wish, but I remember being Robinella next. Or was it Watson? Can't remember. I see. We're in a loop, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, we are.
What?
Come on. Keep going. What
What's
else?
there What's there to keep going about?
There's one little piece of the puzzle you might know, but we don't, and believe me,
We need to know.
when that knowledge is shared, it'll all become so much easier.
Are you talking about my name?
Yes.
Garden. I'm Detective Grace Garden of Scotland Yard. And I was taken here of my own will, not of my will, because I didn't make a wish. And you three, you're in the same boat, aren't you?
Absolutely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
More or less.
Well, this one's a little scrambled, but
It's a work in progress.
good to meet you, detective.
Yes. You're Vincent Marshall Reed.
Ah, so I see you're remembering a bit more.
I feel certain memories. I remember sleeping, but hearing whispers of you and the doctor. Yes, you're trying to break free, aren't you?
We need your help to do so.
We need to free everyone else. We need to let them see the truth. And who
We
better
need
to find it than a detective from Scotland Yard?
Well, I only follow jobs that I'm requested to do, but clearly, since I'm not in a position to do so, tell me, are there more people?
So much more.
Then,
You're only the first.
Then, if it's for the greater good, I shall assist you.
I should have known. Really, the Doctor and Vincent's plan was obvious. Detective Grace Garden's strings have been loose since the Doctor's big speech on Reality Island. But every time she slipped out, I tied her up even tighter. And yet, they still managed to cut her free. I'll admit, it was well played. And who better to sniff out and release the other players than her? I'll let them celebrate for now. But when I come back, they're not going to like what they see. I have a secret weapon up my sleeve. A missing puzzle piece.
Yes.
Good fucking job. No.
What?
Congratulations. You did it. I mean, you almost broke her, but I guess you did it.
Well, as my piece moved.
Alright. Good move. Grace, was it?
Yes, Grace Garden.
Oh.
Wait, before
What?
you, I assume, put us in another loop, tell me,
Yes.
why did you bring me here when I didn't make a wish?
Oh. But you did.